He speaks to me more about what it means to be a follower of Jesus and a child of God than anybody else. And the primary way that he does that is just by communicating that he needs his mom and his dad. I was reading this article that literally was talking about how, like, at his age, his frontal lobe isn't fully developed. So he has no concept of time. And not only that, but he associates everything with us with either love or hate. So he looks at his mom, who is this person who's like been feeding him and, you know, nursing him and bathing him and changing him and hugging him and loving him and, you know, she's so cute. That, and then all of a sudden it's like, no. Connor, no, don't do that. Don't get away from that. No, don't, come on, just put the soap down. Okay, don't eat it. You know, it's just sort of. But to him, he doesn't have logic. He's not rational. He can't rationalize and go, oh, this person is doing this because they care about me and they don't want me to hurt myself. It's just all of a sudden, the person who loved me is now saying no. So I guess that means they don't love me anymore. And so for him, when we say no, it's like he hears, I don't love you. So he throws a tantrum. But the tantrum's pretty natural. It's just that he can't fully communicate yet. He doesn't know how to talk. So he just sort of loses it, and just falls on the floor. And it's so funny. Toddlers, it's like they look up in the heavens and they're like, whoa! But he convicts me because I think I do the same thing. I think we do the same thing with life. I think we have these moments in our faith where it feels like God's just loving us, and we come to a conference and we have an experience at a retreat and we just feel like it's just all this big hug and God's just like, you're so great. But then we're living our life and all of a sudden it's like there are paths and there are opportunities we can take and God doesn't want us to. And we feel that tension in our hearts of I'm not supposed to do this. And we just get angry. And we just feel like, well, God doesn't really love me. God doesn't really care about me. What I realize is that my son is just so comfortable with admitting he needs me and he needs his mom. And I'm convicted by that because I realize that I don't necessarily declare that I need God as much. And how can an 18-month-old baby out-need me? 38-year-old man who's supposed to be a grown adult. I know that St. Catherine of Siena struggled a lot. As much as she said, if you were what you should be, you'd set the world ablaze. She wasn't just saying it to everybody else, she was saying it to herself. She was probably staring in the mirror saying, you know what, if you could just be who God made you to be, things would be a lot different. But I know that probably what gave her the courage to say that was that she was okay admitting that she needed Jesus. In fact, that's one of the greatest things of the saints' characteristics, is that they never stop needing God. So maybe before we ask God to light us on fire, to change the world, maybe we could just ask Him to light a fire to change us. And maybe we